Hello sub-streamers, welcome back. Now I want you to cast your mind to the year 2124. President Elon Musk has just awakened on Mars from his hibernation chamber. Beside him is Vice President Eloni, his advisor Eleanor, and his best friend Elono. It's a bit of a strange scene because for some reason all of these people look a bit like Elon Musk. Now, why is that? Well, it's because we are talking about Elon Musk's dream of occupying or colonizing Mars and using his sperm to do so. Yes, that's right, guys. It was in the news this week that Elon Musk of SpaceX and Tesla fame, the world's richest man or there or thereabouts, wants to use his own sperm to aid the fertilization efforts of Occupy Mars, which is what you may see on his t-shirt sometimes. He really wants to get us to Mars and build a colony there. And as he has 12 children, he believes that his fertile sperm is perfect for the efforts. Well, there's one small leap for man, but that's one giant leap for Elon Musk. I think that would put people off going to Mars. What do you think? Let's move on to a proper story. Okay, we're staying up in space this time. NASA has announced that they are cancelling their big spacesuit manufacture contract and kind of opening the floor to other companies who may want to invent a improved spacesuit. One of those spacesuits is basically trying to turn urine and feces into potable drinking water within the suit. Now, that might sound disgusting, but when you're in space, needs must. And the reality is, NASA's spacesuits haven't made vast improvements on their waste recycling system for 40 years. In fact, most spacesuits are built with a diaper, yes, a nappy system, to collect urine and fecal matter. It's only newer innovations that realise you could wear like a kind of built-in backpack with a reverse and forward osmosis machine built in that could turn those waste matters into drinking water. I've got some stats here. So 0.9 pints or 500 millilitres of urine could be processed in less than 5 minutes with the effective recycling of more than 86.8%. The backpack, this osmosis system, would weigh about 8 kilograms, which is not a huge amount to add onto a spacesuit, which is already, I imagine, quite heavy. But when you are in zero gravity, does it really matter? After this delicious story, very yummy, I think we should move on to another one. Cast your minds back to the last video where we had a ring for storing cryptocurrencies. Well, this story is about another ring, but fortunately for those of you who can't stand the blockchain, it's nothing to do with crypto. It's about your health, your biometrics, your sleep, and things like that. Well, this ring actually comes from Samsung, one of the biggest tech companies in the world. And the South Korean giant believes that this new 5G-enabled ring is a huge upgrade on what their rivals are offering. So I'm going to tell you some of the features. It's got built-in AI, of course, what doesn't these days, menstrual cycle tracking, not very useful for me, sleep behavior monitoring, that's good, heart rate monitoring, and something quite innovative, an overall well-being score that pieces everything together and tells you how healthy you are and kind of gives you advice on what you could do better. Another thing that this ring could do that many of us might benefit from is stress level detection. If it detects that your stress levels are high, it then recommends deep breathing exercises and ways to guide you away from stress and back to a realm of tranquility. Of course, with many wearable technologies, the main audience is fitness people who love to know just how fast their heartbeat beats, and they also like to know things like how fast they walk and run and swim and do other activities. Well, of course, the new Samsung 5G ring will let you do that for the not too bad price of $400. Is that too much? Is that a good price? Let me know. I certainly will not be buying one, not my cup of tea. But for a 5G enabled trackable ring, I think this is a pretty cool innovation. And I think Samsung will find great success in the wearable market. Let's move on. Now that last story referenced a previous video, and the next story is going to reference a previous video too. Now, if you want to understand these references and all of the past stories that I talk about, you need to follow the channel. You need to subscribe. Many of you are. Our numbers are going up pretty fast and we're delighted by it. So thank you so much to all new subscribers. If you're not subscribed yet, you know what to do. Just scroll down, click subscribe, scroll back up, click play, and continue to hear me rambling on to the next story. Yes, so last week we talked about nuclear fusion and how that sci-fi technology, if ever realized, will change the world. Well, this is about another sci-fi technology straight out of the best fictional books. It is quantum computing. Now, quantum computing is real. It's already happening and it's already super fast and super impressive, but it's not yet quite doing the things that we believe it will one day do. But the advances are coming thick and fast. And if you want to know about all of the recent advances in quantum computing, we share the links to every story down in the video description. So just go down, have a look and find this story. So, what is the story? Quantinuum, it's a quantum computing company, has broken Google's record. So the Google Sycamore processor in 2019 set the record for quantum qubit processing, I suppose, and it has just been beaten. It's taken 5 years of research, application, trial and error, but Quantinuum has beaten it by a score of 100-fold. That is 100 times more powerful. That is quite incredible, and double the qubits, whatever that means, quantum bits. I don't know. I do actually recommend that you go and read up more. I also need to, but that link in the description tells you about time travel and how that's kind of been achieved, quantum black holes, and much more. It's a very interesting article that I couldn't fully understand, but you probably can because you may be more knowledgeable than me. Let's move on to our final story. And on a lighter note, what's lighter than floating? Yes, I even found some boats to illustrate my point. San Francisco has introduced a brand new free ferry service, free for 6 months. It's a hydrogen-powered ferry. Isn't that incredible? Now, for those of you watching who don't know much about hydrogen power, it's billed as a clean energy, but it's actually not yet. It could be one day, but essentially the byproduct is water and carbon dioxide, so it's not actually yet a fully clean energy. But in California, as parts of plans to phase out like fossil fuel, diesel, petrol-based vehicles, they are looking into alternatives, and this ferry kind of symbolizes that. And they believe that what happens in San Francisco filters around the world, where other cities and countries are inspired by this Silicon Valley kind of esque innovation and follow suit. So, when they do something in San Francisco, it is important. So the ferry is called Sea Change. It's a bit of a play on words, and it can travel 300 nautical miles before needing to be refueled with hydrogen, I suppose. Yes, and so their fuel cells produce electricity, but carbon dioxide is a byproduct. Free for 6 months, I think it's a really good initiative and a step in the right direction. Would you go try it? Well, environmental noise. Thank you very much. And actually, on that note, we're done. It's been my pleasure to host this video up until the moment somebody started using a electric saw. I am going to catch my boat back to the mainland. Look at this beautiful view. Thank you for watching. You can just join me for a minute. Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, follower numbers are going up. We really appreciate it. Like, it makes everything we do more meaningful and more enjoyable. We really do appreciate you, and we have big plans. The bigger the numbers get, the more we can do, and our community means a great deal to us. Your comments, we love them. Keep them coming. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day.